Alright kids, Tim here again from High and Cheap Tech, and today we got a little technical workaround I have been working on part of the morning. First off, I did a lot of thinking, and then it finally hit me. I was like, God, I'm a dumbass. This is so simple. Even an Apple owner could do this. No offense, Apple owners, but sometimes you gotta think on your own, not let the company think for you. So we're gonna go to the intro right now, and I'll come back, and this concerns my monitor failing, which I did a video on the other day, which will be linked in the description below, as usual. What to do so you can still use your 10 times more powerful PC over your tablet to edit videos and crunch them down and do all sorts of stuff with them, and not worry about the battery running out because it's plugged in. Intro time. Let's do it. The subject of the day is, what happens if my monitor fails? Is there a workaround? What can I do to use my really good PC still when I'm waiting for that monitor to show up? Now, I'm in that situation. Mine hasn't failed yet, but eventually it will. So, I would prefer to edit my videos right over here on the little Zotac, which is an N3150 processor, Celeron quad core at 1.6 gig, versus what we have here in the Chewy HI12. Great display. We're only on 25% brightness, by the way. But how do I see what's going on in the PC? You get prepared first. And now I don't have a cable connection, so I can use my wireless router as an internal network. I could do it anyway. The PC is 192.168.0.2, and this one's .0.3, the one we're looking at, with the F14 right staring you in the face, and the reflection of the camera and everything going on over there. So what do? Oh my God. There's a little program called VNC Server and VNC Viewer, Virtual Network Computing. I'm pretty sure Windows has Windows Desktop or Remote Desktop too. But this is a super simple way of doing things. And so you come down here, and you open this puppy up, and in the background, well, whatever. You click on your computer, it'll tell you your connection, gonna type in your password, and it's internal, because I don't have any port forwarding going on. If you're going to port forward this, you could actually connect to this from your tablet. I used to do this all the time when I ran the web server off the Zotac, tabletserver.com, on the Chewy tablet that you're looking at, or on my Chewy Highbook. So sitting right there in the middle of the screen, where you can see my beautiful reflection, is the Zotac. That's the Zotac we're looking at. Now we're going to make this full screen. That's all us. All of that is the PC. We're not looking at the tablet anymore. Really? So now I can control it if I want to edit a video, which I'm going to do with this video, just so I know what to do. I'm going to continue to use the monitor, but in the meantime, I'd much rather learn how not to use it, so I can still that cursor you see moving around, that's me on the Chewy controlling the Zotac. Now, how did I go about this? Well, I set up the router, and I have a wireless AC adapter here. So I got a separate network running in there. And versus, right now I get my internet from my phone. So, that's like 192.168.43, that's something. The internal network on the wireless AC is 192.168.0.1 is the router, and .0.2, yeah, etc., etc. And I reserve the IP so it'll always be the same. This failure could not occur for 6 weeks, but all I gotta do is turn the router on and pray to God I haven't turned the PC off. PC doesn't draw anything, being it's, very low power. It's a fanless, ice cold blue PC. So I can now edit a video on this PC, listen to it through either my, the sound isn't going to be affected. You just use your standard, Bluetooth devices. The only thing you're missing is the video. You got it back. You got a 12-inch tablet. So if you've got a Surface, Microsoft Surface, or Surface Pro, or Surface Book, or an Asus laptop, you put this stuff on there and have just as good a display with a slight delay. I mean, we're talking slight. The reason I went for using the wireless rather than routing it through my phone is simple. Much faster. I get 433 megabits per second on my old AC 1200 TP-Link router. That is more than enough to see a screen. As you'll notice, we're gonna go up here and no background. It doesn't bother showing you the background. It just is what it is. But you can do anything. Your keyboard, your mouse now are controlling this. When you type and you're in here, anything you type comes up there. Anything you click comes up there. You can still use the stock mouse if you can find it on the screen somewhere. Yeah, there it is. Yay. A little slower. You're way better off just using your mouse laying over the top in your keyboard. That's what I call being prepared. You're ready. And I'm going to edit this video using OpenShot, the one we're looking at on the PC. And just so you know, I'm not BSing you or anything. We're going to go ahead and turn the Dell back on. Rotate the camera up. What? Yeah, there it is. But I'm still using my mouse. Look at that. I'm controlling it. And if I was to go up here and close it, boom, we're back to the normal screen. You'll notice it's black. It doesn't, once you go in with VNC, it kills the background. Oh, look. It's the same view. All right. Now, the key here, if you have an older tablet, I have wireless in. It's a little slower, like 135 megasecond on a good day with the wind behind it, running downhill with no parachute. This thing, a little ComFast adapter I bought, which is really cool. It's actually the only device I've ever bought for a standard USB port, and it's got the connector right dead center. So you can flip it around. You just gotta angle it when you put it in, And it's reversible, so you don't have to stare at that little flickering blue light. I don't know if that's going to show up on the video or not. It might not. We won't know for a while. What the hell? I'm trying to get out of full screen. Alright, we're just going to close this. And just say, okay, pooped up. What the hell? Having trouble reading stuff today, folks. Having trouble. Yeah. Alright, we're just going to close out of this. Bam, it's gone. Now we're back to our normal PC. There's our VNC viewer. The point is, all is not lost if your monitor fails. And I'll link the monitor I'm looking at and the video I did talking about it. And if anyone would care to help out and send me a monitor to test for like, I don't know, 10, 12 years, I'll get back to you. That's all I got for now. Hopefully this was helpful in some way. In that case, in the description below, you will see a little graphic that pops up here right about now and says subscribe, and there's a little bell. Make sure you click that after you've subscribed so you get all the notifications. And last but not least, give us one of them big thumbs up and we'll all be cool. And leave some feedback and your thoughts. If you know a better way of doing this, that's great. But this is the easiest way to do it if you have a good tablet, laptop, secondary PC that can display the screen on your PC. You'll notice the PC now has its screen back because we're no longer connected. It's backdrop. And yeah, I'm boring. I can just say wallpaper on every damn thing. I love the F-14. I thought it was the coolest plane ever built. Okay, I watched Top Gun way too many times. But it is the coolest plane ever built. And if you ever worked on an aircraft carrier, you would know that too. So, that's all for today. Thanks for watching. Catch you later.